There's a fish on, guys. He ate it as soon as it hit the water. There we go. There's another fish. Back-to-back casts. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Southern Alabama, where today we're going to be fishing a very familiar spot, but it's not a spot where I've put in a lot of time recently. Now, you guys have seen a couple videos from here, but it was like the traveling video, and then Eugene was out here, but it's always been like little quick hits. I've not really came out here and spent any kind of significant time tossing baits around, and I've always had a lot of luck here, so I decided to want to come out today, try to catch bass, maybe a redfish. Saw Eugene catch that trout. There's such a multitude of options in this fishery if you're throwing around a jerkbait or something like that, that you can really get on in a hurry. I do want to let you guys know that our video today is sponsored by our friends at shopcrawls.com. We're going to talk about that just a little bit more here in a minute, but right now we're going to tie on a jerkbait and let's get one out there and see if we can't get a fish up on the deck. Let's go. There's a fish on, guys. He ate it as soon as it hit the water. I watched it blow up right there, guys. As soon as that bait hit the water, that fish was on it. As soon as it hit the water, guys. Oh, he picked up some grass. I thought he was going to be bigger than what he is, but he just picked up grass. He's not that big. Oh. Thought he was going to be bigger than what he was, but he swam over there and he got in a bunch of grass. He's not terrible, but he smoked that jerkbait as soon as it hit the water. Little Alabama largemouth bass, just like a little pound and a half bass. Nothing to write home to mom about, that's for sure. But there's some bigger ones in here that we can definitely catch this morning. Maybe, just maybe, this might be the first fish on our way to a six-pack with old Eugene. Now, come on, let's go. Love how dark these fish are. They're so beautiful. Let's get this guy back in water. See you, buddy. And just like that, first fish of the day. Let's get another one out there. Guys, they're already popping off again. I don't think it's going to take very long to get hooked up. These fish are really firing off. There we go. There's another fish. Back-to-back cast. Back-to-back cast, guys. I'm telling you, they are feeding hardcore over there right now. Now we just got to weed through some of these smaller ones and get to one of the bigger ones. That's going to be just about the same size as the last one, folks. Simmer. Another little largemouth bass. Definitely a little bit smaller than the last one. Not as big, for sure. That in there probably won't even go a pound. Y'all don't hear me say that very often. When they, y'all don't hear me say that very often, but that guy right there, he gonna be pushing it to make a pound. Let's get her back in the water. See you, dude. Fish number 2, and guys, they're still blowing up. Let's get another one out there. And guys, what we're throwing right now is our 7-foot Ninja Dagger inshore on a class 2 with 10-pound braid and just a little Yozuri jerkbait that I got from shopcrawls.com. I absolutely love this bait, and there's one other one I'm going to show you guys in a minute, but they're hands down my 2 favorite jerkbaits that I use out of everything in my arsenal. But for now, let's get this one back out there because they are still blowing up over there on top. And anytime I throw these out here, I make it a point to let them sit there for just a minute, because I have had fish definitely hit these lures just sitting on the top of the water. This one's messed up though. This hook's not right. It wrapped around the line or something there. Oh yeah, he's hooked up all kinds of ways. Oh, look at that. Wasn't gonna get any action out of that, that's for dang sure. There's another fish. If you don't count the one where the lure was messed up, this is 3 casts in a row that we've caught a fish. Now, we did make the 1 cast, but the lure got all jacked up. But as far as 3 good casts, we've caught 3 fish in a row. And this one's definitely going to be the biggest bass we've caught all day. Still not a giant, but definitely the biggest one for sure. I knew he was gonna give me one more hop around there. Let's quit, buddy, quit. You're gonna hurt yourself. Now stop. Guys, there's another one. That's definitely the biggest one. Again, not a giant, but the biggest one we've caught so far for sure. Bass number 3 on the day. Y'all, we're halfway to a 6-pack and we're just getting started. Like, we really have not put very many out there. I think I've only made, in all seriousness, I think I've made 6 casts, counting the bad one, and we've caught 3 fish. So I'll take that all day, every day. In honor of Eugene, see you, old son. Now, as I told you guys in the intro, today's video is sponsored by our good friends over at shopcarls.com. And right here is one of the #1 baits that I buy from shopcarls.com. And this is one of the Yozuri 3D jerkbait 110s. This thing is awesome. I'm not like super fishing savvy, like you guys know that. This has got a 3-hook setup. I love the chartreuse clear and blue color that comes on this particular bait, but they've got all kinds of baits on shopcarls.com. Now, just for example, if I go to my local bait and tackle store, this lure right here usually runs me, I believe, $6.89, maybe $7.39, something like that. When I'm a Carl's Club member, as I am, as you guys know, I get 30% off this. So this bait's only going to cost me about $5 on shopcarls.com. Now that adds up if you buy a lot of tackle like I do, and that's on everything on their store. It's not select items. When you become a Carl's Club member, you get money off of all the baits that are in the store: rods, reels, shirts, apparel, anything and everything you're looking for. You're going to get that discount by being a Carl's Club member. Now, I've got a link down in the description box below. If you sign up to become a Carl's Club member today, you can get $10 off your first order of $25 or more using the code CMRON10. I highly encourage you guys to check out shopcarls.com. They ship your stuff lightning fast. You're going to be happy with the stuff you get. And guys, just recently, they've added rooster tails. Now, y'all know how much your boy loves rooster tails. It's not a big difference in price, but it's enough that I'm gonna be buying all my rooster tails from shopcarls.com. You can bet your bottom dollar on that. So y'all go check them out, give them some love. We appreciate y'all's support. Now let's get back to fishing. There we go. There's a fish on. It's a little bit better fish there, guys. My 3rd-person camera has overheated. Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna be the best bass of the day right there. Not a bad one at all, folks. Not a bad one at all. We're putting our 3rd-person GoPro camera back together here, as you can see, with my fish in my hand. You lay right there, buddy. All right, guys. That's gonna be our biggest bass of the day right there. That is probably pushing 2 pounds, probably just under, probably about 1 3/4 pounds. But that is bass number 4 on the day. And we got a late start. Let's get this guy back in the water because I've already had him out for a minute. See you, buddy. Thank you. We got a little bit of a late start today. I just didn't wake up in time this morning. So it is kind of getting hot. I mean, I think we're at like 9 o'clock, 9:30 right now. We've only been out here about 45 minutes and we've already caught 4 fish. So I'm not mad about that part of it whatsoever. They definitely are laid up right along that bank over there. I mean, anytime I get one close to that bank, I'm almost hooking up every time. The trouble is it's a long cast, so you almost have to make a perfect cast to get it over there in order to catch them. But I ain't mad about it. Anytime I can come out here, bend a rod, and catch some bass in brackish water, it's a good day. That definitely got hit right there. Again, there we go. There's a fish on. There's another. There's another fish. Not a giant. This one might be smaller than the last one, I think. Definitely going to be smaller. This is probably going to be... No, he's not the smallest one we caught all day, but he's not as big as that last one we caught by any stretch. Simmer. Wants to get back in the water bad. Not the smallest one, but definitely not the biggest one either. So, but fish number 5. Guys, we catch one more fish, and old Eugene about to crack a cold one on this hot summer day. Let's get this dude back in the water. See you, buddy. Let's go. Let's go. For real. Y'all, this right here, I'm telling y'all, this is getting it done, man. I don't know if that's mimicking maybe like the little mullet they're feeding on in here or what, but they say match the hatch. Well, whatever the hatch is, it must look a lot like this because they are tearing it up today. I'm telling you that right now. There's a fish. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Oh, he's gonna be kind of small, guys. That's the first one I've caught from out there though. Pulled him right off the bank just like all the other ones. Come on up here, buddy. Water skiing him across the top of the water. Everything is coming from that bank right there, man. Yeah, nothing to write home. That's about going to be the same size as the last few we've caught, guys. But hey, I'm not mad because y'all know what that means right there. Y'all, that right there means we about to crack a cold one. Hit him with it, Eugene. Crack a cold one. All right, we appreciate you letting Eugene have a beer. See you, buddy. So guys, everything on that's going to be from the chesty perspective because the GoPro froze. They've been like trying to overheat. I've got that one hooked up to a battery pack. The one on my chest has overheated a couple times. So I don't know. It is what it is with GoPros, but we have caught 6 bass. At least we had the chesty rolling and it was working. But when I came over and held that fish in front of the GoPro, I saw that the numbers weren't rolling and I was like, well, this is a waste of time. And I was right. I went back and looked at it and it wasn't there. But hey, you guys got to crack a cold one with Eugene. We're going to keep fishing though, because I got a feeling we're going to catch some more fish here today. All right, guys, so we do have the one wheel with us today. As you guys can see right there, the old trusty one wheel. I might be the only person that I know in the outdoor industry that uses a one wheel to hop around and fish on. If you know of anybody else that does, leave a comment down below and let me know. I'd love to check out their channel. But because we brought the one wheel, we're actually going to hit a couple different spots. It's kind of slowed down a little bit, which we are kind of getting into the heat of the day. It's almost 11 o'clock. So I knew it was going to kind of slow down once it got really hot, which it has. So we're just going to hop down, hit a couple little docks, maybe see if I can't find a shaded spot where these fish might be holed up. But hey, at the end of the day, we've caught 6 fish. Eugene's cracked a cold one. So no matter what, it's been a good day, but we're definitely going to give it a try. I don't really have anything else on the agenda today other than to just fish, which is kind of rare. A lot of the times if I'm out here fishing, I've got to be somewhere, I got to pick up something or edit a wedding video or whatever, and today was just kind of wide open. So we're gonna hop on the one wheel, kind of jaunt around this lake or roll around this lake a little bit and see if we can't get into some more fish, but if not, we'll enjoy some scenery along the way. Let's go. As you can see, the other place where I was gonna fish is absolutely covered up with grass. Guys, I definitely think it's gonna be way too late in the day to try to throw a frog around, but I do have one with me, and with all this grass, I'd be remiss to at least not try. We're gonna toss it around. We're not gonna give it very long, then we're gonna head on over to another spot, but we're at least gonna give it a shot here to see if anything wants to come up and hit a frog popping around on top of all this grass. All right, guys, that is going to wrap up the fishing portion of today's video. We are going to, however, head back to the house and check on the chickens, make sure they're doing okay, and maybe they give us an egg. Hopefully after about a day or two. We've had them about 2 or 3 days. I'm really hoping for an egg because we've got that flounder that Jerry caught in the last video that we're going to cook and clean up today. Hopefully we got some fresh eggs so we can fry that fish. I'll see y'all at the house. Eugene, what are you doing about the chicken coop? I told you to stay away from this thing. No, man, I ain't doing nothing. I'm starting checking them out, man. They cool. If you're just checking them out, why you got a knife in your hand? Oh, this? No, don't worry about that, old son. That ain't nothing, man. Nothing at all. Wait, are you wearing my yee yee hat? No, man, this is my yee yee hat. Earl sent it to me. Earl sent you that. Yeah, man, Earl sent it. Earl Dibbles Jr. sent you that hat. Yeah, man, we're boys. Eugene, you do realize that Earl Dibbles Jr. is not real, right? Like, he's not a real person. What you talking about, man? Earl Dibbles Jr. is just an alter ego for Granger Smith. He's not real. No, man, that ain't true. I met Earl and I met Granger. They ain't the same person. Besides, people say the same thing about us. Well, I mean, I understand that, but that's not true. Obviously, if we were the same person, we couldn't be on camera together. But anyways, that's beside the point. You need to take my yee hat back in my house. You need to take the knife, go back to your tent. I don't know what you got planned with these chickens, but you need to stay away from them. I'm going to go back here and check and see if we got any eggs. Nah, man, there ain't no eggs in there. I already checked. And when we got eggs, I'm going to eat them. Eugene, man, you got to stay away from the chicken coop. Don't be opening the door to check for eggs. If one of them gets out, just stay away from it, bro. You got to stay away. I'm gonna go over here and clean this flounder up. You go on with your bad self, all right? I haven't done this in a while. This always scares me. Take it easy with that.
Oh,
okay?
You want me to clean it?
Yeah.
I thought you were wanting me to walk you through it.
No, I want. Okay, so here's what's going on, guys. The last time I cleaned a flounder, it was terrible. I did a terrible job. So I called Brant and asked him to come over and walk me through how to clean a flounder because I obviously was not very good at it.
So the first thing you want to do is cut him right in the middle, right there.
Okay.
And then
like, is there a backbone there or no?
Yeah.
There is?
But
okay.
Then, okay, you want to cut him up here, make sure you get that head meat.
Yeah, do not leave the head meat, bro. Like, for real, that's the best part from what I've heard.
And then you're going to just fillet him on each side like that. Look at this, just like that you were filleting a fish.
Yeah, my meat did not come out that thick the last one when I
So we've got him, look at that. He comes perfectly off the bone, just like that.
That's why you call an expert when you don't know how to do stuff, y'all.
And this really is not a big enough flounder to clean like that, but
he just called your fish small, bro. Like, straight up. He like just totally bashed your flounder. He was right at 14 inches, but he was the biggest fish we caught all day, so we kept him.
You really need a little bit bigger one, but you can still clean them like this. It's fine.
Well, I mean, obviously, you look like you're doing a spectacular job.
Not terrible.
I was just happy it wasn't a catfish.
Yeah, right?
Hey, man, I'd be happy with anything right now.
What are you talking about? You just scored a giant shark.
That's true, I did. And so then you've got one side of the fish right there, cleaned. Look at that white meat, and you're going to do the same thing on the other side right here.
Now, are you only cleaning like one half of these fish?
No, I clean both sides.
So you can get some off the bottom. See, I didn't get any meat off the bottom the last time I did this because it was just, I felt like it was too thin. I'm not used to dealing with thin.
Again, it would, see there? Look at this. You're going to get both sides just like this. Again, it would be nice to have a little, like an 18, 19 incher, but
are y'all hearing this right now? Like, for real, y'all hearing this? This man is straight bashing my fish. Not my fish, Jerry's fish, actually.
It does make it a little tougher.
Well, I mean, you know, the last one I cleaned was pretty small too, so maybe that was what was going on with me.
You get 2 fillets off each side, which we're obviously going to take the meat off the skin. And then you try to do the same thing with the back.
American.
Now, once again, like this one here, you're going to be able to get a little bit off the back, not a ton.
All right, guys, so we're going to take this, we're going to cut the skin off of it real quick. We're going to blacken it up. We're going to throw it on the Blackstone, and then we're going to do a little taste test. Actually, look, Brant's going all out. Brant's even going to take it off the skin. Is that knife sharp?
Eh.
I have an electric sharpener, but I don't think it does a very good job because it doesn't feel like it does anyways. And we are going to be doing this on the Blackstone, and we're going to be using this Texana brand of olive oil that a subscriber sent in a little while back. We didn't open it on camera because when we got it in, we opened it and started using it. But this is like a butter-based olive oil, I do believe, but it's really, really good. It's excellent for cooking. So that's what we're going to lay down as a base for this flounder that we're going to blacken. Got camera chick Sarah back there working the camera today.
Did you finally catch those chickens that have been running around the neighborhood?
No, bro, we bought chickens, man.
He wouldn't let me catch the hood chicken.
She wanted to catch the hood chickens, and I'm like, we can't catch chickens that's just been free range for like their whole life and then stick them in a 4x8 cage. I'm like, that ain't right. All right, guys, so we're gonna pull this flounder off. It didn't take very long because they are small fillets, as Brant so happily pointed out over and over. But the reason he did that is because he was pretty confident it was my fish. But when he found out it was Jerry's, yeah, when he found out it was Jerry's fish, he stopped making fun of it. So it wasn't funny anymore. All right, we'll let you guys try it first. Brant cleaned it up. Come on over here and try it, Eli.
Let's go with it. But what is a fish?
It should be good. Flounder's normally really good.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with flounder.
You want to try some back here, PYT?
And I'll let y'all get some.
All right, here, you try it first, and I'll try
It's
it.
actually really good.
No, I'm not
Season it
scared.
with.
Cajun
Oh, it
season.
feels super hot though.
I mean, it is hot. You literally
Like,
just
literally
watched me
just-
pull it off the Blackstone.
How'd y'all put that in your mouth?
Don't be such a girl.
That has a really good flavor to it. It really
Heck
does.
yeah, it is.
Eli said it would be good with baby.
All right, see y'all later.
You better get back over here with that fish. I don't know what you're thinking.
Hopefully it's okay that it sat in the refrigerator for 6 days.
7. Let's be fair. More like 7. I think it's fine though.
That
No,
made
it's good,
That made it
actually.
difficult to clean too, because the meat was kind of mushy.
I mean, is there like I brought him over here to share his expertise, but he's turned into like straight.
Oh, he's sharing that expertise.
Yeah, no, he's turned into like Gordon Ramsay today with his like critiques of the small fish, the dull knife, the cleaning table was a little dirty, the fish was too old.
But it still
Anything else?
tasted good.
Well, no,
I think you think that covered it pretty well. Guys, I truly appreciate you joining in for this video. If you liked it, make sure you give it a great big thumbs up. If you're looking to buy or sell a house in Florida, are you licensed in Alabama yet?
No.
Are you trying to get licensed in Alabama?
Slowly.
Slowly but surely. Check out Brant. As you guys know, he's a realtor here in the area. He will get you hooked up whether you're trying to buy or sell your house. Brant, appreciate you coming over and helping us out with the cleaning today.
Nice flounder, Jerry.
Yeah. Or a little small flounder, whichever one you want to do. But guys, if you're new here to the Cameraman Ron channel, make sure you got that notification bell turned on and make sure you smash that subscribe button 2022 style. We can't wait to see y'all on the next one. Y'all take care, and we'll see you soon.